Mercenaries. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen. As always, it was the first major point of the series as we finally caught up with the ace of clubs. Yeah, we caught up with the ace of clubs. If you're new here, please consider liking, subscribing, and turning on the bell notifications that you never miss an upload from me. Right now, after the capture of the ace of clubs, we're finally going after the diamond faction, as we've completely eradicated the clubs faction, so that's cool. I have really been trying to keep some of our episodes as straight and direct to the point, but some of the missions are getting a bit longer and crazier by the day, and it's kind of getting harder to keep everything in control, but still gonna try. So it seems that we're already on the first track, on the first lane towards going to get through the halfway point, which is always nice. Right, so again, if you haven't watched it, link to the previous episode where we capture the ace of clubs in the previous episode. So now, as you can see in our deck of 52, we are finally heading for the diamond faction, which should be fun.
Good to see you, Mark.
Good to see you too, Allied HQ guard.
The clubs were easy. Businessmen. General Chang's forces are experienced troops, some of Song's best. Hey there, mercenary. I gotta admit I was wrong about you. Okay, so you make a mess, but if that's what it takes, it's a price I'm willing to pay. We've got a reporter who needs an escort to sites in the area, but our hands are full at the moment. I know this isn't the kind of action you signed up for, but think of it as a personal favor to me. And who knows, maybe there'll be some excitement along the way, huh?
Alright, so we're gonna be doing some babysitting.
When I said personal favor, I didn't mean you wouldn't get paid.
Alright, so we're gonna be driving around a reporter so that he can cover them some of the news a la babysitting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do all of the Allied Nation missions like ASAP, finish them up, and then at the near the end of the episode go get all of the diamonds guys we unearth. And then we're gonna call it an episode. I think doing it this way is going to make it much more shorter. The episodes are gonna be shorter and they're gonna be easier to handle. I do not have any more C4 left.
Up for a little babysitting?
I'm the most well-armed babysitter you'll ever see.
So yeah, the reason I do not... Whoa, dude. So the reason I do not have any more C4 left is because we really relied on them when we were going after the ace. It was quite the mission, to be honest. Oh my god. What the hell? Yeah, so the war is still going on, as you guys can see. It never gets old. And here we are.
Glad you finally made it. Can we go now? Please? I've got deadlines to meet.
Yeah, if you can't get in the car, that would be ideal. So we just go straight, turn right and right again. So this mission involves no killing, involves no shooting, just drive him around. Yeah, that's it. As I said, the difficulty curve in this game is pretty weird. One moment you are in the mission of your life, the next you are somebody's chauffeur. It would have been better if I had some backup so that you can have somebody manning the gun, but it's not really necessary. You can't survive it at all. I mean you can't survive it easily. That's what I meant to say. And as you can see, basically speaking, there's an all-out front assault on everything. Now, as I was explaining in the previous episodes, the club's faction was basically made up of businessmen, rich oligarchs who are supporting the impending regime of General Song, basically speaking.
The South Koreans recently moved into Incheon. I've got to cover this.
So, if you guys can remember, like in episode 2 when we went to...
I have what I need from here.
Was it episode 2 or episode 3? I think it's one of the two. But it's probably episode 3 when we came here to the South Koreans and helped them take over Incheon to take the king of clubs. So now that the North Koreans were displaced, the South Koreans moved in. It's the same thing with the Chinese and the mafia. Like after we helped them take their stuff, they move into the places where they were formerly held. I don't even know where we are going. Let me check. We are on the right path, so it's okay. Yeah, so now the guys we were fighting in the previous factions were mainly businessmen, you know, rich oligarchs that were trying to support a new regime. So basically speaking, they weren't even supposed to be hard to face. Now we are actually going to be facing we are now going to be facing true soldiers in this new faction of the Diamonds, so should be fun. Should be fun. And as you can see, there is a lot of carnage everywhere. Lady, you wanna get run over?
Crap! The Russian mafia have really stepped up their presence in Pyongyang. We need to get this on tape.
I have no idea what happened. But yeah, as you can see, it's kinda dangerous being out here.
I have what I need from here.
It's just dangerous completely being in this region.
Leave the country.
Anyway, the next place you'll be going, you'll be turning around, then a right, a double right.
Bury these warmongers.
Yeah, so the missions are about to get that much harder as you progress through the story.
Damn!
But so far we are being shown that the place is still undergoing so much turmoil, undergoing so much war. So that's something to keep an eye on. As you can see, the mafia, the North Koreans are kinda becoming aggressive at trying to fight off everyone, especially after losing their first faction. It's like all hands on deck, and the difficulty of the game always spikes. The game difficulty always spikes after you take out a faction. So the moment you finish taking out the Diamonds faction, the game difficulty spikes again. It's like they go into hyperdrive, just trying to ensure that everybody doesn't take out their entire region and regime and such. So as you can see, like fights are going on everywhere. And this is the port that we took for the Chinese. As you can see, they are now
Chinese
loading.
operations in Nampo should provide some interesting footage.
As you can see, they are now loading up their ships are now bringing in the tanks that they needed. That's the mission we did so that we could take out the Queen of Hearts, so that they could take over this port, and now they're shipping in all their tanks ready for war. We're gonna go down straight and then take a right. So the entire basis of this mission in a nutshell is to tell you that ever since we got here we did some jobs for various factions, and so far this is the lay of the land. This is how the lay of the land looks now that we've done that. Anyway, our scout is still way above half length, is still way above half health, so that's good. And should be fine to complete the mission. I don't really think you're going to fall off that badly. The only thing that can make our day really hard is if we run into a tank, because that will absolutely pulverize us. But since we haven't run into a tank yet, smooth sailing. Alright, the Chinese are still in Heiju as well, which is interesting.
Looks like the Chinese have been keeping themselves busy. They've taken control of Heiju as well. I should grab some foot.
Alright, let me check my map again. So we just turn left and move. Alright, should be easy enough. Yeah, so I'm thinking this new system should make the videos much more easier to watch when we are only doing one faction at a time, doing the cards related to that faction at a time. And once we are done with all the factions, like previously what I did with the clubs was I did 2 factions at a time, and that still didn't prove to give appropriate lengths. So doing one faction at a time, I think it will give us appropriate lengths of time in terms of episode lengths. But here we are now at the propaganda village.
These facades are too eerie to pass up. Hold on while I get some shots.
Whoa!
Okay, I have what I need from here.
That's insane. Okay, we turn back and we take him back. Yeah, so as you can see, there have been so many people taking territory, fighting for territory. It's basically a free-for-all, and whoever... Well, it's basically a free-for-all for everyone apart from the Allied Nations. The Allied Nations are the only ones who are not trying to... they're the only ones who are not trying to gain any territory. They just want to pick out everyone. Anyway, this is his dropout zone.
Thanks, driver. I got some great stuff today. See you.
Alright, so that's the mission in
Done and done. The journal's safe and we've got our money. Contract complete.
Alright, so we've received our first deck of 52 intel, and it involves the 8 of diamonds, and he's operating somewhere west of Nampo. So if you check our map, Nampo should be somewhere. No, that's Heiju. That's the DMZ. I have no idea where Nampo is. Oh, that's Nampo. So somewhere west of Nampo. So he's somewhere there ish. So we now know where he will be going for. That's where we'll be going to get some more. That's where we're going to be going to get the 8 of diamonds from at the end of this episode. So let's go back to the Allied Nations and do another specific mission. Once we're done with all the Allied Nation missions, we'll go for the cards that we get the intel about, and we'll call it an episode. And in the next episode, we're gonna do all the South Korean missions and then get the specific cards that are unearthed from helping them. Then the Mafia missions, and then finally the Chinese missions, and hopefully by then we should be... Which means by then we should be going after the Ace of Hearts as well, which it's gonna be fun. Or at least I believe it will be fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. That was really, really unfortunate. Anyway, we're back at the DMZ. The war that is going on is insane, but I don't know what I expected if we were in a...
here, mercenary.
I mean, we are in a war zone, so I don't even know what I was expecting by saying the war is insane.
I knew we'd be seeing you again. In fact, I was counting on it. We recently lost contact with one of our planes over Hookday Moon. They were taking every fire and had to ditch. We've got limited time to locate the downed aircraft and safely extract any survivors. If I have to wait for clearance, those men will die. Hookday Moon's Korean for Black Gate, and you'll know why if you see it.
Alright, so we're now about to go into South Korean territory and also North Korean territory because they're like neighbors in this region, and we have to go get some of the Allied soldiers whose plane crashed. So should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. It's a good thing I'm on the South Koreans' good side, so they won't shoot at me that harshly. Anyway, it's time to get into our scout and head over and save some of these dudes. We get a surgical strike for our own efforts.
I hope you're ready for some action. Intel reports General Kang is sending reinforcements to the crash site.
You kidding? I love a challenge.
Just make sure you get any survivors away from the crash site before the NK get there, or those soldiers won't stand a chance.
Dude, is it that you don't want to be my support on this mission? I mean, I don't blame you. It is one of the tougher missions to undertake. So we leave and... okay. I've got it. I got the route burnt into my brain.
You just received another email. Seems there's some additional targets in the area they'd like you to help clean up while you're at it.
Ah, 2 people should be fine.
Charge!
Or at least I hope they are. Nah, we'll be fine. I don't need to... oh boy. I don't need to carry an entire army with me to save these soldiers. So we have 9 minutes to get there and save the soldiers. Why am I not stressing? Because you can complete this mission in 5. It's nothing too big. Now, my strategy in these missions are always quite similar. You walk in, get a tank, mission passed. If you can find a chopper as well, mission passed. That's basically the entire premise of these missions. You need to find vehicles that actually give you an advantage. Now, the side missions here are quite similar and simple. You have to go take out some... I think they're anti-tanks or anti-airs or something. Probably what was used to shoot down the chopper in the first place. Anyway, we are back in Ichon. Oh boy. Yeah, so as you can see, the area is quite a treasure trove of events. And as you can see, there's so much battling going on. It's insane. Anyway, we are here. We're gonna move a bit deeper. Because we need to find a tank. Oh, there's a tank. Just what I wanted.
Charge!
Ow! Alright. Tank secured, boys. Let's do this. So take this down. My support guys should hold down the fort just fine. Oh boy, that's not a tank, thank god. Maybe it is, I don't know. Ah, no, it's not a tank. Now you see, this is why you always take a tank with you. Now the guys are down there, but you're gonna bypass them so that we can take care of the side missions first. Alright, we're done with that. We're now heading over to the last one. I don't even have to get all the way there. Alright, I have completed what was required of me. It's now time for me to go save these soldiers. So there's a chopper, and apparently we have somebody that has a rocket in here. Fantastic. Still have one more survivor to go. He's right here. Was that a bit overkill? I mean, he's just one dude, but I don't care. Right, now I do hope the guys who are holding off or holding down the fort for me when I came with them still have our scout. I hope they still have our scout well protected, because we are not driving all the way back to base in this. It's not happening. Now, one thing that I don't want is to get shot at by the South Koreans, to get shot at by the allies as well. Don't want that. We don't want that happening. Alright, they do have it safe for us, so no, don't enter this vehicle. It's not the one, it's not the one. Alright, I think that's everyone. Oh, it's bloody not. Heck is wrong with this guy? Dude, I'm gonna need you to leave this tank. Oh yeah, the timer is... all the timer is doing is counting down to... It's counting down to... What's it called? Yeah, there's still space for one more. Alright. So this timer is counting down to the arrival of reinforcements. But by the time reinforcements... Whoa, 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 that was a tank. Oh boy. Yeah, by the time those reinforcements arrived, as you can see, the timer has already gone off because we are out of there. Oh, this is insane. It's insane the amount of fighting that's going on around here. But yeah, I think apart from these guys wasting time in not wanting to board the scout, I think this has been a very successful exfiltration mission. Wow. I think it's insane how much fighting is going on around here. So I have all the survivors in, plus the one guy. No, we came 2 of us. I think one died then. Well, I guess it's a good thing I did not bring 4 guys, because I don't know how all of us would have fit in this one scout. But here we are. We just have to cross the bridge and the guys are back at base. Safe and sound. It's sad that we lost one of our compatriots, but... No, actually there's no but. It's just sad that we lost one of our compatriots. It's a sad day. Anyway, here we are. Alright, so those are all the allied missions. We've received some more Deco 52 intel, so I shall check on that intel, and it's the 9 of diamonds and he's somewhere north of Haiju. So on our map, this is where Haiju is. He's somewhere here in the north, so we shall go to the north of Haiju, find the 9 of diamonds, and the other one was somewhere in Nampo. So we shall go to Haiju, then proceed to Nampo, take both of them, and call it a fantastic episode. So let's head over there right now. Oh, I'd love to use that. Give me. Please give me. Please, thank you. Okay, there is a signal jammer down here, and there is a battle going on out here. I think it's safe to say we are in the right place. Oh boy.
Your SNS signals. There's a number card near nearby.
Yep.
Check your radar for the location.
Definitely in the right region. So let's get this guy.
Take cover!
Why are there tanks all over the place? Oh yeah, I told you guys this is not gonna be easy.
Hey! It's the mercenary. Crap! Take cover!
Okay. I'm gonna need to help my dudes.
Attack!
Alright, I've stolen one of theirs. Alright. Okay, that was a really stupidly problematic thing. My bros, are you okay? Oh boy. Oh boy, I think the 9 is dead. Oh man, I think he died in that explosion. Oh, lucky bastard. He's the first one to escape
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
He's the first one to escape the long arm of justice, man. That does not make me happy at all.
Grenade!
Alright, boys, let's go.
Tin Can can do.
Okay, let's see the map. It's so sad that we've already lost one of them. I always want to get them all. I always want them all to get what's coming towards them. Anyway, so we are going for the next one, who's somewhere here in Nampo. According to the email, he's in west of Nampo. So let's head over to Nampo right now. Again. Oh bloody hell. Wow. Okay, the Chinese have... Okay, they have made their way forward, which is nice. But this war does not involve us. So we've arrived at Nampo. So the guy is at the west, he's west of this place. Okay, so the guy is west of Nampo, so we have to go find him. We can't enter the Chinese territory because they're gonna start shooting at us. So let's head west from this angle. Should be safer for us as long as we're not in the blue zone. Should be fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's pick this up, shall we?
Hello.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Okay, boys, I'm going in. If I can get out of the bushes. Alright. Alright, we've taken those two things down. It should help the people around. Okay, Mr. 8, I need you to leave the area. Effective immediately. Okay. This should prevent you guys from trying to do something fishy. Oh no, you I'm taking alive.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air.
Alright, so this is the last guy that we need to capture. So it's been a wonderful episode. We've done all the allied missions and we've captured one of the cards associated. The other one died in an explosion that was quite unfortunate. So we are not going to get an 100% arrest record. But anyway, it's been fun. So until next time, stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today. Catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.
Colonel Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this.
Me.